House, huh? From the Criterion Collection by... Where's this guy? Nobuhiko Obayashi. 1977. And you're for wondering what if this is DVD or Blu-ray? It's Blu-ray. See that little emblem right there? Blu-ray. Bam! And since it is Halloween, I'm going to try and do a review for a review of a film, scary film, that's on Blu-ray. That I am going to suggest. And it's this little time capsule, I guess. This thing was made. This was done in 1977. This film is beyond weird, man. But it is really. It is weird, but it's also very, very creative, I suppose. There's like painted backgrounds. There's lots of not a whole. There's like some computer effects, but it's mostly like, say, basically just regular effects, basically people doing it, and then basically saying, ooh, wires and all that. That's basically some points of what it is. Like there's a girl who is playing a piano because her name is Melody, and then suddenly, hello.
Hey, Steve.
This film is weird and all that stuff. It's very interesting. It was done by the director. He was known to do a lot of commercials, I suppose. Like they were very artistically pleasing, I suppose. Things that might be interesting to say about this film. The characters are named after they don't have normal names. Like there's like one of the main girls in the film, her name's Gorgeous. There's a girl named Kung Fu. There's a trying to think. There's well, you get the idea how the weird like characters are named after, like, say certain things or food or things that are qualities of the characters. Like say this character is very intelligent, so she's the professor. This film is really hard to describe because it's not a film that like you can really say you can tell someone about. It's more like you have to see it to basically understand it. It's not like, say, like if I mean showing a clip would be more like if you like looked up the film, you'd get more of an idea about it. Like say there's a scene of like there's a scene where there's a painting of the cat that looks like this, and it just starts spewing like a fountain of blood and like making like a river of it. It is really crazy, but it's really cool though. Yeah, it's very great with the special effects. I mean, since it's like a Japanese film, it's hard to like, you know, like judge how the actors are doing, since unless you can speak Japanese, then you can say, oh, they should have said this line better. But you can still say judge them by how like well they say how well they are scared, how well they're emoting. It's very interesting if you like, say, films that are very obscure, very unusual, that you have to like watch with a group of friends, or just like it. I don't know. It's very crazy. There's a lot of weird stuff, a lot of great stuff, a lot of moments you're like scratching your head and going like, what the, what the, what the f was going on right now? Um, like one of the weirdest thing I've seen is like the girl Melody who knows how to play piano. She's playing piano, and then suddenly the piano comes to life. And if you've seen if you ever played Super Mario 64 or say Super Mario 64 on DS, there's like a scene where a piano is alive and it's just clanging its mouth like going nang 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 and jumping up and down.
Forgot my key.
Oh. Yeah, you might want to get that to get back in the room.
Yeah.
So,
See ya.
see ya. It's really, it's really weird because like you're thinking like this girl's getting eaten by a piano because of the mouth of the piano going bang, 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 bang. And then you're just thinking, you're just laughing at yourself about like how ridiculous this is. I mean, you're laughing at the absurdity, but you're also thinking, oh well, no, like what if this could actually happen? You think like, because like I'm gonna not try to ruin everything because I mean, this is a film like you would want to watch and like not be ruined and spoiled and like, but then again I'm just spoiling it for you anyways, but whatever. If you like Japanese films, if you like Toho, like the people who the company that does Godzilla films, yeah, their logos on there, so yeah, you might recognize that. Then you might be able to like it. It's very artistic-y, very art house, indie, weird film. It's pretty cool. It's different. The effects that they did for the film are pretty good for the time it was out. I mean, like you can still see like some of the things of how the film's made. Okay. There's not like a whole lot of things that you. I mean, I think you can find this stuff on YouTube, but I don't know. I don't look that stuff up. There's like a program on say how they constructed the house in the film, how they did made the thing with like say both the director, screenwriter, as well as there's more of things like say there's theatrical trailers. Let me get the little thing out. There's a little booklet. There's a little booklet saying like how this thing was made, all that kind of thing. It's fairly interesting if you like films that are very old but not too old, like say 50s. But if you do like the films of the like say 1950s, then you might like this. But if you enjoy like some of the things that Japan might has that's very unusual, then I think you might be able to like it. But you might like be able to and you might also be able to accept it. But like if you're gonna watch this film, you need to tell yourself, okay, this film is not going to be like total slasher horror film, like, you know, where everyone gets out and then suddenly they get cut and all that stuff. That's not what this film. It's more fantasy, horror, art house film. So it's a lot of things, but it's not a film where you just say, okay, now the killer's gonna show up here. That's not what it is. it's fairly inventive for its time, but it's good. If you, although I haven't seen what the quality is for the DVD, but from watching it, I have to say it's a good film, but it's hard to describe. But so if you're interested in it, I'd recommend getting it on Blu-ray because the quality looks good, the effects look good. It just all looks better on Blu-ray in general. Sound quality is good for it. So overall, House. If you like the films of the Criterion Collection, then I would recommend House on Blu-ray. And if you can find it on DVD, but Blu-ray is more the way to go because you know you're gonna get more of the more for your bucks, I guess. So.